A new Ghana Black Stars jersey? Well, that's the rumor going round. That's another 2 years since the last time a new Black Stars jersey was released has come. And this is the new one on the block. It represents Ghana's colors. The yellow one is in there, the one that most of you have been clamoring for all these years. We'll look at the new jersey and see if it's any good. We'll also talk about Kudus Mohammed and his new coach, William Lepetegui, and working under him. Kudus is excited and is ready to go. We're also going to look at Brendan Thomas Asante, who made his debut for the Ghana Black Stars, albeit a short one. He is excited and ready and raring to go. He said it was his childhood dream to play and don the Black Stars jersey. We'll have a look at all that today. But as usual, don't forget to subscribe and click on that notification bell. Purchase our Sahara football merchandise. The links are in the description. We'll jump right into it. And first, we'll talk about the Ghana Black Stars new jersey. I posted it on the community tab, and some of your comments were quite positive and refreshing. The new Black Stars jersey, probably this is what we'll wear for the African Cup of Nations qualifiers, which kicks off in just, I think, a month's time, a little over 2 months, a little over 1 month, because it's happening in September. Next month is August. So yeah, this is the jersey, white and yellow. I don't know if it's official, but it looks official. It's exactly 2 years. I think the jersey changes happens every 2 years or 4 years. I'm not quite sure. The last time I think we had a fresh spanking new jersey was in the lead up to the Qatar 22 World Cup. So that will make it exactly 2 years from today. This is how it looks like, and I like the comments coming in for it so far from you guys. You seem to be excited by it, especially with the return of the yellow jersey, which many people are a fan of. The yellow jerseys in those good old days of Abedi Pele and coach Canal coach Sike Akono and Kwesi Appiah. They used to wear these jerseys, and it looks good, to be honest with you. I'm excited. I can't wait to wear one myself. Hopefully it is not just a rumor making the rounds, as has been the case in the past about Black Stars jerseys, and this is the real deal. I like it. I love it. Let me know what you think in the comments box about it. Is this jersey it? Is this it? Is this the one to bring us glory? I know we've said this before, but it looks good. Personally, I think it's nice. It's Puma. What do you think? Let me know what you think in the comments box. My next story has to do with the Olympic Games. Yes, next week, just next week, the Olympic Games will be kicking off. But before then, the football tournament will kick off on the 24th of July. Yes, the football tournament, that is. Now, the Olympic Games will have two flag bearers at the opening ceremony, and they are Joseph Paul Amoa, who is the team captain, and Rose, the high jumper. She won gold at the All Africa Games and qualified to represent Ghana at the Olympic Games. Joseph Paul Amoa will also represent Ghana in the 200-meter race, as well as the 4x100 relay. It's going to be an interesting Olympic Games. We have 9 athletes representing us. Some would say a country of 34 million people, and just 9 people representing us. It just goes to show we are not focusing on other sporting disciplines enough and nurturing those talents. We have 2 swimmers representing us. Unfortunately, no space for the known swimmer by most of you guys, that is Abegu Jackson. Unfortunately, he could not make it, and that is it. These are going to be our 2 flag bearers for the opening ceremony, and I'll be updating you accordingly as and when it happens on the Olympic Games. 26th of July is when it all starts, and Ghana will be represented by these 2 amazing people in your picture right now. My next story has to do with Braden Thomas Asante. Last time out when the Ghana Black Stars played in June, he made his debut. The West Brom striker has spoken about how much of a joy it was for him to represent Ghana in the recent World Cup qualifiers. He has made his first appearance, and it was in a thrilling 4-3 win versus Central African Republic. Though he was an unused substitute in the 2-1 win against Mali, he was brought on in the closing stages of the game in Kumasi. The 25-year-old replaced Kudus Mohammed in the 88th minute. helping Ghana secure an important win to go top of the group for the meantime. Well, they are still joined top. Ghana crowned that after that 4-3 win. Now, reflecting on his debut, his excitement he expressed in saying, "I'm feeling good." And it was a really good summer. It was really exciting to go away with the national team for the first time. It's something I've wanted to do forever, to represent Ghana since I was a child, he told his club's website. To be able to play with different players and get a different outlook on things was refreshing. I really enjoyed being with Ghana in the summer, which was really good. I came back from international duty and had a breather, but then got back to work here pretty quickly. I couldn't stay away for long. I wanted to come back sooner than what my report date was. Born in Milton Keynes to a Ghanaian father and a Jamaican mother, Thomas Asante's performance against the Central African Republic provided a glimpse of his potential contribution to the Black Stars in future matches. And Braden Thomas Asante is quite excited to have made his debut for the Ghana Black Stars. We're excited to have him in our fold. He is a good option to have in attack, and we all know our issues with attack in the past since the retirement of Baby Jetta Samuajan. I think we've been trying to replace him of sorts. I don't think that should be the way to go. I just feel that we should look for someone who will be their own person. In recent times, we've been trying to use youngsters to compare to other players who have made a mark for them in the past. Lionel Messi being compared to Lamine Yamal, not allowing the youngsters to build their own path in the process. I think it's just wrong on so many levels. First of all, no one can be like any particular player. You can have qualities and features here and there, but you can never really be like Lionel Messi. He's one of a kind. You can't be like Cristiano Ronaldo. He's one of a kind. Every player is one of a kind, and there'll be similarities across board, but we have to understand that no two players can ever be the same. They might have similar qualities, but they can never be the same. And pitting or comparing young players who are now coming up to a certain standard or certain players, in the end, ultimately, does not help anyone. Yeah, so let's not try to replace Asamoah Gyan. Let's try to get a striker who can make the role his own and frequently find the back of the net. Basically, that's what we need. Kudus Mohammed is excited to work under Julian Lopetegui, and he has expressed it in this interview. His style as Lopetegui is how I want to play, how I want to attack as a winger, and there is a lot of freedom, which allows me to do that. That is the most important thing for me, that I'm allowed to play how I want to. He has a different tactics and a different style, but we are all working together to push the club to the next level where we want to be. As West Ham gear up for the next season in their preseason campaign in America, Kudus is optimistic about the new campaign and is hoping that the club can get back to the European football places. Unfortunately, they will not be playing in Europe. They'll be in the domestic competition and in the Premier League. So that has been it for today. Kudus raring to go on the new coach Julian Lopetegui, the new Black Stars jersey, good or not. Also talking about Braden Thomas Asante, excited to have made his debut for the Ghana Black Stars. I'll see you guys in the next one. Enjoy your weekend.